It's your girl
Black
Diamond.
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 I want to say this, Jordan. I think that was Jordan Mom. Let me say this, right? I hope y'all respecting every person that y'all come across. Now, we talking family and elders. You're supposed to give elders respect. It ain't no earning respect. Even though you may have a bad mom, you're supposed to give her. You're still supposed to give a level of respect to your parents, regardless. I understand life. People, the drug epidemic came with when they were smoking that stuff, and it became a lot of bad parents out here, and they weren't great parents, right? But there's still a level of respect that you give somebody. Respecting somebody, and I think y'all getting it confused with like listening to what every adult tell you. No, respect is a whole different thing. You can if a person can tell you to do something that you know that ain't right, and that's an elder, you can be respectful and say, no, I'm not. It's ways you can be respectful. So let's don't get that confused. Even if your mama, you had a bad mom and you know what she's telling you or what she's saying is disrespectful and blah blah blah, you still supposed to give her a level of respect. Okay? So let's and actually you're supposed to respect everybody until somebody show you something different around your age, until somebody show you something different, right?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you, because my daddy was the opposite.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me land my plane, then you can go here. All I'm just trying to say is this: you don't have to. Every adult in your life that's older than you ain't good people. But you give them a level of respect, and a level of respect could be walking away, right? Or not say I got a grand. God bless the dead, but he was a mean motherfucker, right? But I'm not gonna curse him back out, or I'm not, because I'm gonna give him that level of respect. I walk away, or I say, okay, granddad, okay, whatever, granddad, I got you, I understand, and I walk away. That's what we're talking about with respect. Okay, I just don't want y'all to get that like y'all. Every grown adult that's older than you have to listen to what they say. I mean, if you know it's not right, be respectful about it and move on. And that's all I got to say.
I couldn't walk away. I couldn't say the word okay. I had to stand there and take it. But my daddy, on the flip side, he was more of this is how you respect people. My daddy had so many girlfriends, but he let me know straight up, you don't call nobody first name. You miss everything. So I have a bad habit to this day. If I meet a 33-year-old, I'm 30. If I meet a 33-year-old, it's miss whatever. I couldn't walk away. There was no walking away. There was no just okay, because even saying the word okay was looked at as disrespect. Walking away was disrespectful.
But just keeping your mouth closed is a way of restoring respect.
But
Even
whenever I opened my mouth, it would be me telling my mom how I feel.
Don't
That
open
was
it.
disrespectful.
Don't
Me
open
telling you
it.
how I feel is disrespectful.
And if she don't get what you're saying, then that's where you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to find somebody else to console him, because that woman ain't the one to console him. Okay?
That's why I'm answering the question that Diamond had.
But we're still talking about respect, though. That's what we're talking. That's the level that we're on.
Is that
I answered the question that Diamond gave me.
Mute and silence when they are experiencing abuse or SA, and that's the issue. You guys have a problem. Personally, for me, a lot of you guys, this generation, is like, oh, we're just supposed to respect everybody just because they're an adult. No, some of you guys are bullied. Some of you guys are trash. Some of you guys are horrible, and some of you guys are just not it. And I'm not going to respect you just because you're up in age and you have an extra number added to you. That's not how life works.
Y'all moving the goalposts now. And we're talking about SA, and we're talking about SA or abuse like that.
You're not being respectful. That type of level. Respect you. That's the problem.
But you done moved the goalposts.
I allowed you to speak the whole time.
Stop moving the goalposts.
Even if our parents ain't ish, we're just supposed to sit there and respect them. That's not how life works. I'm sorry. My mom was a loving mom. My mom had faults. And sometimes my mom had to, be like, I'm sorry, I'm a Scorpio. My mom had to man up and be like, you know what, I apologize for some of the things that I did. There's nothing wrong with telling your child, bruh, I messed up. This generation has a thing of saying, oh, we don't know, we didn't have a rule book, we don't know how parenting works. Okay, you didn't experience what I experienced growing up with you. So if I'm telling you that you messed up, why is it so hard to be like, you know what, I'm sorry for doing that. I didn't have a manual for being a parent, but I understand that I messed you up. Some of you guys are trash. And you guys want to be like, oh, because I'm 69, I'm 70, I'm 40, you have to respect me. No, y'all trash. And to Chocolate, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but just because you had a great mother does not mean that your sister had a great mom. You can be in two households and live different, live separate. Okay? So until I hear your sister's side of the story, I'm sorry. To you, she may be like, oh, she's spoiled, she's this, she's that. You don't know what your sister experienced and what she went through. You don't know why she's lashing out. There's a lot of parents, especially with the older generation, they don't even understand what mental health is. So she don't even know if she's going through a mental health episode. You don't know if what's going on in her brain, but you guys just say, oh, she's disrespectful, she's lazy. Y'all need to. Yep. I'm sorry, Mr. Lorenzo. I'm not. There's some people on this app.
Can I say something?
I would never. I don't care what my mama or my daddy did to me. I don't care what.
I can't hear you because he spoke over you, boo.
I don't care what.
Can I go now?
I can't hear you.
Whatever, you can use that all you want to. I don't care what your parents do to you. They still persecute, right? So I'm not saying you have to sit there and she wrong, but I'm gonna give you a certain amount of respect because you're my parent. So it's levels to that, right? I'm never gonna call my mama and dad. I don't care if my mama, I'm never gonna call her trash. I don't care if she was on drugs and did me wrong, did all type of crazy shit. I'm never gonna do that.
You, bro.
That's you know why? Because y'all motherfuckers are sensitive to the motherfucker.
Y'all are trash human
beings. Y'all sensitive to the motherfucker.
If your parents your children is not gonna tell you that, I'm gonna tell you that. You are
y'all need to go get y'all some goddamn cotton candy. Cause y'all still the
that's why a lot of you guys
that's what's wrong with you. That's sour this morning. That's what I'm talking about. Go get you some cotton candy.
Shit, you ain't never gonna be shit.
She said you ain't shit. She said your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit.
Everything about you shit. You're horrible. You're disgusting. What else do you want to tell you? Some of you guys are trash.
If you gonna sit there if you gonna sit there with your sensitive asses and goddamn be worried about somebody saying something to you. She said I wasn't shit.
No, y'all some of y'all full of shit.
Don't cry,
and then y'all want y'all children. Y'all want y'all
children. Did you say that to your children?
Is it working for you right now?
Once a child
with your mouth, is it working? No, it's not working.
I can't.
You still over here crying. You still over here crying.
Can we go behind parents? You tell me that a parent who essay their child should just because of that parent because that's my parent.
You gonna go on? She need to go to jail. It ain't no respect level. Then somebody essay their child. Come on, now. You moving? Are we talking about essay, or you don't want to listen because you still want to play PlayStation? You want to go to bed when you want to. You want to go out. You want to go out to the club when she don't want you to go out to the club. We ain't talking about no goddamn essay. Come on, that's different. You done move the goalpost. Come on, stop crying.
Can I go now? Make a statement, and I'm attacking your statement. Just because you have a number behind you does not mean that I have to respect you. A lot of you guys are trash, and that's the bottom line. A lot of you guys were physically abusive to your children. A lot of you guys essayed your children, and you're telling us that because of these type of situations,
this is a product of not being spanked right here.
And you told her
these girls here ain't never got a whooping in their goddamn life. You hear me? I got a spanking. I've been abused. Man, cut that bullshit out. Cut that bullshit out.
I can't keep going. Like, that's some trash ass shit. This girl told you her mom was her first bully, and the first thing you said is you still supposed to respect your mom. That's some trash ass shit. That's some trash ass shit. Instead of you being an elder and be like, damn, that's messed up. Let me console you. Let me give you advice on how to move into the world.
Hold on, Q. Hold on. First, okay. Was it chocolate? Did you say your mom was your first bully?
No, Royal said her mom was her first bully. And
I said that.
Still respect her mom.
Tell me what were your experiences?
I don't even want to open up that Pandora's box.
Okay, so
But
You know,
it was to the point where I knew I was the middle child. I knew I was different from everybody else. There was just something about me. She just did
the
not. It
reason
was
why
just something about me.
the reason why I'm asking, right, is because I want to know. For example, I want you to give an example of where do you
Okay,
feel your mother bullied you.
I can give you one in particular.
Okay.
So after I graduated high school, I found out maybe 6 months after I graduated, I found out I was pregnant. My sister had already told my mom that she was pregnant, and we're 2 years apart. I was 3 months more pregnant than she was. But I decided to keep it to myself. I didn't say anything when I got pregnant. I let my sister have her moment. I just did not say anything.
Okay. So
But when she found out that I was pregnant,
you was
of
18
course,
years
it,
old.
hmm,
You were 18, right?
yes.
All right. You got
Um,
pregnant.
when
See what
I
I'm talking about, sis? You see what the fuck I'm talking about?
Hold on,
You
so
goddamn cotton candy ass eating
you don't even
motherfuckers.
know. I didn't even start getting. Okay, let me give you a little backstory. I did not become sexually active till I was 17 years old. I used to
Hold
ask
on, Royal.
questions about sex.
Hold on, Royal. Hold on, babe.
Mhm.
You don't have to go into all those details, babe. I'm just trying to see
right.
where you feel like you were bullied at. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'll cut to the chase. At the baby shower, when she actually found out that both of us was pregnant, she was drinking. I was going to the bathroom. We walking down the hallway. She smacked me for no reason. And when I asked her to this day what was the reason, she said, "Because I got on her nerve." That was the reason.
Can I can I say something? Because I have a similar lifestyle to that.
Okay, so wait a minute. So you're grown. You're saying that your mom hit you at the baby shower for no reason.
While I'm pregnant, yep, no reason. I did not do anything. She said it's because I was getting on her nerve, but I didn't do anything.
All right. And your sister was pregnant too.
Yeah,
Both of y'all living in the same house?
yeah, but I left.
Let
My
me
sister's still with my mama. I left.
let me ask you a question. You don't think that your mom was disappointed in you being both of y'all pregnant?
I'm sure she was, but to just hit me, we could
No,
have talked about it.
she was wrong for that. She was wrong for that, right? She was definitely wrong for that. Uh you say she was drunk. She was wrong for that. She was drunk. I don't know what was going through her mind. I don't know when you talk to her and see what's going on. Maybe she could tell us a little something. Okay, but she was wrong for that. Um, and yeah. Did y'all feel like at 18 that y'all was grown? What happened to it?
They were reporting a lot of us in your
All of us
box. We
really
had to drop.
important. Yeah.
Somebody said in the comments, that ain't bullying.
Can I go next?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I got something similar to her. Well, not the pregnancy part, of course, but I did have a mother that was a bully. My mother didn't like me. She was jealous of me because I had better features than her.
So, okay, because hear me out, right? Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
I'm trying to understand where y'all say with the bullying part, and I'm gonna ask y'all why that is because a lot of y'all on this app say bullying, but sometimes that don't be bully. So I'm trying to understand. Okay, so you're saying that your mom was jealous of you because of your features.
Yes, I looked it better than her. I was a little girl. You know how some of these dudes, they prey on little girls, right? They be knowing these girls, they prey on. I had more attention from grown men, a lot more than she did. I would have on comfortable clothes, right? There was never inappropriate clothes and stuff like that. And she would make me change my clothes. I'm like, I'm not wearing nothing inappropriate, but I still did it anyway. Cause I didn't want to be disrespectful. She used to call me out my name, all types of things.
Hold on, so you felt like she was jealous of you. She would call you out your names.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you?
I was she really started doing that when I was around about 14 or 15.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Did you have other siblings?
Yep, I had 2 brothers, but she never did none of that to them. It was just me that she did it to.
Was she's with their father?
Was she with their father? No. She was a single mother. I mean, she had dudes on the side, but it wasn't none serious.
Okay. Because the reason why I'm asking, because a lot of some people are not going to admit to it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Unless they really sit back and evaluate themselves and say, well, damn, kind of think about it. That was true. Because some mothers would treat children according to how they felt about their dad.
Mm-hmm.
Some mothers would actually treat children according to how they felt about their dad. So if they loved that man, they loved that child.
Right.
If they hated that man, they, you know what I'm saying, didn't really care for their child. They're not going to love their child the proper way. And sometimes too, a lot of parents are not going to say, because we would never tell our children that we didn't want to be a mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lot of us got pregnant and didn't want to be parents. A lot of, the mamas got pregnant, didn't want to have the children. The daddies got pregnant, daddies didn't want the kids. A lot of us did not want to be parents. And so when it happened, back in the day, what they call it, getting rid of the baby wasn't as much as an option back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us, where our parents say, "Oh, you gonna have these kids, you gonna have this baby." You know what I mean? And we had to have our baby even though we didn't want to. I know, my firstborn, he's 30 now, but I remember asking my mom. I remember telling her from the gate, I want an abortion. And my mama said, "No, you gonna have this baby." My grandma said, "No, you gonna have this baby. You laid up, you gonna have this baby. You made that bed, you gonna lay in it." And you know what I mean? Like,
It wasn't one of them situations where she didn't like my dad, but that's why she didn't like me. And then she used to just use my money, like the money that was supposed to go to me, because I had a deceased sister. She died, so that means every year me and my older brother, we get $20,000 every year on our birthday. Any money that was to me, anything I got, she always wanted. Any money that was supposed to go to me, she kept it for herself, but she gave my brothers all of their money. Then she admitted to my face what you need it for. She didn't teach me anything.
Somebody said in the comments, you in your 40s with a 30-year-old son. He'll be 30 this year. And what you gonna do about it?
Oh.
What you gonna do about it?
That was a weird ass comment. Why would they make that comment?
Shit, I'm in my 40s with a 32-year-old. 49. I had my first child at 16. And she's getting ready to graduate from RN school. She's an LVN. Got her shit together. Raised her.
I'm just saying, Miss Nietzsche, what they gonna do about it though?
I mean, what's the flex? They grown. We did our damn thing, Diamond.
I'm just trying to figure out what you gonna do. Who ass you gonna be?
Okay.
Good morning, Diamond. Hey, Diamond.
It's good to me.
This Nikki Sweet. I just wanted to add something. I've been looking at the comments and listening to the discussion on the panel. What I have noticed about generations and whatnot about respect, delivery plays a part in it. The delivery.
Hold on, Nikki Sweet. Hold on. We got one. Nigerian Princess said, wasn't y'all just getting on that girl for having kids young? hold on, Nigerian. I have said over and over and over on this app, on my platform, okay, that the mistakes we made, we do not want y'all to make those mistakes. I have said on this app over and over and over, we don't want to keep repeating the cycle and repeating the cycle and repeating the cycle. That's why I love that my young people are in here actually listen to us, listen to some of the things that we have been through, hoping that they have learned something like, okay, no, we don't want to go through what y'all been through. We don't want to, you get what I'm saying? So yes. So if listen, if we are on their ass, we on their ass like they mama should be on their ass. We talking to them like they mom and they daddies should be on their ass. Okay, we on their ass. Okay, so we're still a little village over here. There's a little something. There's a little. Okay, so that's all it is. So yes, if you come to my platform and you holler about you pregnant,
Facts.
and you ain't stable, and you got this going on and that going on and blah, 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 blah. Yes, no, I don't condone that.
Facts.
I agree with that. I stay with
I
that.
don't condone that because we already messing up generation after generation after generation. God damn, how long we gonna keep doing this shit?
Been there, done that. Let me say, if I can say this.
Hold on, let's make sure. Let me just finish. I'll be done real quick. I was saying about the delivery. The thing is that the part that I'm noticing is I'm a millennial, but I have had this conversation with Gen X and baby boomers and whatnot, and about respect and whatnot. The thing is, I tell them sometimes is that y'all did not have cameras, y'all did not have social media. At times, some of the stuff that y'all say, we can relate with y'all. But then when a conversation comes up and we say, hey, that was fucked up, that was this, some of the older generations take it as a dig, as being disrespectful, when it's just that at times, it's an open conversation and you just want to be heard out. You just want to be heard. And I take constructive criticism real good. But from what I'm noticing at times, not all, some, they feel that if you question them on anything, it's disrespectful. And I feel like that tends to be the problem. And it's like we can have a conversation. We can both be open-minded. There's things that I can learn from you. There's things that you can learn from me. Because the thing is, people focus just on age. I've known plenty of people twice my age that hasn't done shit. Nothing with their lives at all. But when I say something in a respectful manner, they get mad at me and saying, how dare you? I'm older than you. And that's when the disrespect comes out for me, because I was being respectful. I was giving my opinion to you. It was the stuff that you were telling me and how I know you on a personal level, that I don't want to take certain advice from you based on what I have seen from you on a personal level. And it's not me being disrespectful. It's just that I don't want to follow that pathway. But
So let me get these Cash App messages out.
This is good.
Someone said Cabbage Patch Kids, strawberry shortcake, pound. I don't know what she was saying.
I think she reminded back in the day. Remember we had those dolls.
Oh yeah, okay.
When we were on back in the day.
Okay. Somebody said our parents handle adults. We say it in our place. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
We would go home and tell our parents what somebody said or did to us, and then our parents would actually go and have a conversation with them.
My mother did that with my teacher in the second grade.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody else said, how do we go from reminiscing to trauma dumping?
Well, it all plays a part in it, because you have to think about it. The topic is remember when. And some of these younger generational children can't go back because I heard one say that her mom was her bully, her first bully, and all these different things.
The Blaqqdiamondshow.com.